Are you seeing your outdoor cats less this winter when it's been very cold? I am. It's been very cold this week, like below 0 Fahrenheit, and the wind chills has made it feel even colder. I have not been seeing the cats, but I'm not worried about them. I know they're in the shed, and I can see from the trail camera that they've been eating. So I'm in their food shelter. So here are some reasons why you may not be seeing your outdoor cats as much when it's freezing cold. The first reason, obviously, is it's very cold. Cats are smart and they will prioritize their safety, so they will be staying warm as much as they can and staying in their shelters. My 2 cats are in the cat shed most of the day, so I can trust that they're safe in there too. And I do not open the shed to see if they're in there, because that would scare them out, and I don't want them ever to feel afraid to be in the shed. And there's routine changes. So cats like routines or things to stay the same. So for me, that means I look different to them. I've had to wear heavier clothes this week, and a hat, and gloves they're not used to seeing, and boots, and the snow sounds different. Like, it sounds way different to walk on crunchy snow, which is crunchy because it's so cold, than it does to walk in the grass. And there's snow on the deck as well, which the deck is kind of frozen from the ice on it. So all those extra noises are a little bit scary to them. So they just hunker down in the shed. And sometimes the snowplow goes by. That's kind of a louder truck and not one that they're used to. With the cold weather and the routine changes, like, I can't give them wet food because it's too cold. So normally they get wet food in the morning, but now it freezes like almost immediately. So unless they're right next to me when I put the food out, it's going to freeze before they get to it. And their eating schedule has been a little bit different. So I'm in their food shelter, which there's plastic right here, and it's not as windy today, so it's actually kind of comfortable to sit in here with my coat on. So we have food out for them, and normally we just put out as much as they can eat in a day, because if you leave out extra, the raccoons or possums just eat it, and the cats aren't eating it anyway. But I noticed from checking the trail camera that the other critters are not coming right now. And if they were, it'd be fine because it's so cold. I think all the animals need a little help to survive. So the cats, I've seen them on the trail camera. They've been coming at night too. And when it's this cold, I think they need to eat extra too to stay warm. So that's why I think we see the cats less. They're trying to stay warm, and then there's routine changes, and they know what they're doing. Because remember that they're cats, they're animals, so they're going to act like animals and then follow their instincts. And if your cats are more social, you might be seeing them more. Pork chop in winter, I consider semi-feral, like they're kind of nice with me. Well, they are nice with me, but pork chop gets startled very easily, and I learned this year that winter can be spooked too. So one day this week, I was all excited because I saw Pork Chop and Winter outside together on the deck. They were headed to the food shelter. So I thought, well, I'm going to go give them a few treats and maybe they'll want me to pet them. Oh boy, was I wrong. So they heard me crunching on the snow. They kind of acted like, well, Winter acted like he didn't know who I was because I looked different with different hat and shoes that they're used to seeing. And by the time I got around the house, I didn't even see Pork Chop at all. That's why I made this video, because you might be having a similar experience. So if you have outdoor cats, thank you for taking care of them and making sure they're warm and have safe shelter to keep them warm in the winter and dry from rain and other weather. Helping cats is a wonderful thing. So if you're interested in learning more, I'll have a link to a blog post in the comments about helping outdoor cats, which includes providing them shelter, food, and getting them fixed. Thank you so much for watching. So I'm in their food shelter.